So with this new event, we have 3 characters that I think are actually pretty darn valuable. So the first one we'll talk about is Venoct because he's the least so. He is an Inflate 4 with Fever Fill and the HP based skill, meaning he does more damage the more HP you have. We finally have one that like is spammable. So thank God. So what we're going to do is not test it against Throne because I mean, we can try against Throne, I guess. Just depends on if we have board luck or not. I don't have normal 40 beaten yet, so I can't do it yet, so really just depends on if Kagure Zoshtin shows up enough to counteract all the damage balls. And he actually kind of will, maybe. That would be peak. So basically, we also have tribe advantage here, so we'll keep that in mind. They're trying to pop themselves. Stop that. So, okay, this is kind of a bad run. Yeah, no, just bad run. Damage balls everywhere. Friggin' the wrong characters redropped. I want Venoct to spawn in. I don't want Kagure Zoshtin to show up as a redrop. Okay, maybe. So now I just need to be able to spam Venox. And then we'll be able to see the real fun begin. That's close. It's close enough. I know I could have used Seiryu, but it's whatever. Another Venoct. Is that enough HP to do another Soultimate? Yes. Because I need it. Is that enough to kill? Ah, just barely. If I get it without the damage balls, then we can totally do it. But Venoct, that's actually still kind of really pathetic, because, you know. Oh, shoot. I was hoping Lucy with her super, it's done. I hate that my chair is loud enough, and every time I, like, start talking, I have to, like, move, because, I don't know, I'm an idiot. So anyways, while this stage doesn't hurt that much, its counters are, like, kind of above Throne level, which is hilarious. There. Okay, good. So now, we're going to get multiple Venox. And hope for a good redrop. Nice. Nice. Oh, that wasn't a G Ultimate. Dang it, what a waste. But as you can see, he does kind of a lot of damage. So, and he's only level 83 and he's G3. So if you max him out, then he actually becomes kind of decently powerful. But that's also because we're missing a whole Unity character in Kyra. So if I had Kyra, then we'd be able to do some pretty insane damage. Increase that by 20%, they did 2.2 million damage right there at bare minimum. Not even including the fact that their HP goes up. So they actually deal a little bit more damage because you'll have higher HP with Venoct. And yeah, it's kind of insane. So now we're going to take him back into this because we're going to replace Kagure Zoshtin with low tier Shu so we can have more funny Unity shenanigans. Now you don't have a fast fever, but with good luck, decent enough luck, you actually could probably get a little bit more damage out of it because your stats go like decently higher. So that's pretty neat. I remember when like Kyra came out and people were like, "Oh my god, Slippery's like so good because they have so much unity." And like they were just like good but not like broken because people don't know how unities work and they thought big stats means they're like broken but they're not. If I can get in Fever, that would be perfect. And we have a Seiryu Ultimate too. I didn't think this through. I can't tell where the Venocts are. So we'll do this. Nice redrop. And then maybe one more. Low tier shoe, let's go. For 2 million, yep. So, Venoct is fine, but he's the least cool buff. He's slightly better than Asu because... Dog's barking. So now that we got the boring one out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the UZ Plus Jibanyan. Because he's kind of insane. So he is a Soultimate filler with pre-fill and unity. That's really good. Really, really good. So we're not going to bother testing it on Ryu Senin for now. And we're instead going to test it here. Now, you see, we're kind of able to do a pretty ridiculous amount of damage, in all honesty. So, we'll just kind of, you know, do some of this, mess up, because of course. I need rems, game. Stop giving me garbage that I don't need. Like Jibanyans, get him out of here. Alright, so it doesn't matter if we don't get Rem's Ultimate because she's still able to do what makes her broken. Oh, I did it too early. Oh, no, I didn't. Let's go. Alright. So we'll do this. And then we'll do this. We'll do this. Do this. Do this. And do this. Yeah, kind of a lot of damage. God dang it, dog. So 2.8 million in 9 Soultimates, I think is pretty darn good. But what if you don't have a Rem? Because Rem is the kind of the whole reason that's possible. So we'll just replace her with the Puppet Gunshin. And our stats go up. Pretty cool. So now, let's try again. So because we don't have Rem, we're going to be missing out on quite a lot of damage. Even though we added a whole extra unity. Because Rem is more valuable than a unity. As crazy as it sounds. That little exploit you can do with her is broken. You have some silly people trying to tell you that Rem is the best character in the game. Don't let them fool you. She's really good. Probably second best, but not the best. So now we can do this. Do this. Do this. So that's what, 5 Ultimates? 6. 7. 8. 9. 2.2 and 9 Soultimates. That'll be important to know later that, you know, 3 Unity tough team can do that much damage. 2.2 million and 9 Soultimates. I want to make that very clear. So, yeah, I mean, obviously he's really good. Jibanyan is really, really good. So let's put Rem back on the team and talk about the main focus, funnily enough, which I think is Zodiac God, or Zodiac Goddess, I don't know which one it is. And I'm too lazy to check. So she is a 100 combo popper, which is an all popper that does more damage if your combo's over 100. And then she's got Easy Link and then Fever Power. It's our third one, like ever. It's been like months, almost maybe half a year. And it's the same as Aqua's, unlike Ageha, who has her own unique version, which is garbage, because it gives her Easy Link and heals 400 HP in exchange for 5% extra attack, which is not worth it. So Zodiac Goddess is pretty cool. I'm checking this. Whatever. Can deal with it later. So let's try it out. You know, she's a 100 combo popper that buffs her own damage by 20%, makes it way easier to get her own Soultimate and heals 700 HP. I think that's pretty good. So let's see how much damage we can do in 9 Soultimates. If I can get the thing to work. Which I probably will be able to because I don't have to stress about, like, damage balls or something. So essentially, you might think that I just missed a giant Soultimate right there, but with the strat I'm going to be doing, it's not really going to be that bad. Hopefully. So basically, we're going to do this. Oh, I messed it up. Can we get a doll U? Yep. Now let's do 10. 10 Soultimates. And we've done 2.8 million. In 10 Soultimates. What did it take for Tough to do that? 8 Soultimates to do it? So considering we don't have Rem, we just did an insane amount of damage. She's very powerful and really easy to get this ultimate for. Like, really, really easy. And that wasn't even a perfect run. If I can try again, maybe I'll be able to get a little bit better. The Easy Link, I think, is very nice to have. Because she has everything else, and I really wouldn't care for Fast Fever. I think she's pretty cool. So let's do that. So now we'll do this. Under combo pop. That was not good, but whatever. So we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Do this. And we've done, what, 2.1? Almost 2.2 million in, was that 8 Ultimates? Probably. So we've just killed a throne in 8 Ultimates. We just killed a throne in 8 Ultimates. How many Ultimates did it take Tough to do 2.2? 10? That's Tough without Rem, obviously. So, I think that's pretty good, considering they only have 2 Unities right now. And if I had Neko Elzameki instead of Orihime and Natsuomi, even though we wouldn't be able to do Zodiac Goddess as much, we would get more damage. Because Neko Elzameki makes everyone hit harder and hits really hard herself. Like, Neko Elzameki probably hits harder than Zodiac Goddess. Like, she's just that insane. Alright, nice. So we'll do this. It's 5 Soultimates. 6 Soultimates. 7 Soultimates. 8 Soultimates. 2.3 in 8 Soultimates. 2.3 million in 8 Soultimates. Do you think that's good? Because it is. It's really, really good. Considering Tough, with a whole extra Unity character, wasn't doing 2.3 million in 8 Soultimates, I'll tell you that. So why don't we go to the throne stage, Zodiac Goddess herself. I don't have normal 40 for the damage balls, so those are going to be in the way, but I think we'll still be able to get around it. And by think, I mean I've done it multiple times today, so I would hope I can. So it's kind of a garbage board to start with. Whatever. There we go. People were like, I did 1.9 million in 9 Soultimates for the first run, and people were like, oh my god, they're so bad. I was just like, no. No, y'all are just brain rotted by Tough. So used to Tough and their ridiculous numbers that they think that this is bad. It's hilarious. So if we can just get another Zodiac Goddess, then we'll be able to win. Or if we get a dull U. There we go, nice. There we go. Pretty easy win, considering I let myself get hit by 2 normals. Even though Heartful can literally not get hit by any. So you think that's good? Because, well, you know, it is, obviously. So I just want to let you know, it does stack with the other 2 Fever power characters. But I'll show that in its own video for Wednesday, probably. So what I want to do now is do free-to-play Heartful, which would look a little something like this. Our stats they go up. I don't know how. Oh yeah, it's because we have 3 UZ pluses on the team. 3. So basically, most people would have Fever Fill on their Pekko. Mine has Ohajiki bonus because I don't use Pekko. So I'm just going to have to do a little bit of micromanaging. Every other character, like every character on this team has Fever Fill, except for Zodiac Goddess, who has Fever Power, which is like way better. So really, you can just instantly get into Fever time and you'll be fine. Like, it's actually pretty good. Like really, you might kind of struggle to get Zodiac Goddess's Ultimate the first time. But then other than that, you're fine. So we'll go ahead and do Zodiac Goddess again. I was trying to pop where she was before. How much damage is that in 8 Ultimates? 2.17 in 8 Ult. That's actually kind of good. Actually really good. It's actually like really good. What the heck? Maybe I'll upload that as a YouTube Shorts. Maybe I'll upload it as a YouTube Shorts video. Because, you know, that's pretty nice. Pretty darn powerful. Free to play Heartful. Doing the same as Tough. No way. No way. I need to go recheck Tough. Like, even before post-edit Spreadsheet. I need to do it, like, I need to check now. Because, like, no way they are matching Tough's damage with this silly little team. die. Alright, let's go. So do Peko. Actually, we should do Yuzi plus Yotsuba, because she probably does a little bit more damage. 3. 4. 6. 7. Well, no. This is 6. Oh, if we got a clutch redrop, that would have been sick. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. Like, whoa. Probably because we have Peko, who does more damage than Daliu, and Asu, who does more damage than... So really, the only difference between... I mean, ignoring Neko Elzamechia, the only difference between free-to-play Heartful and normal Heartful is the starter ranged. That's kind of funny. Finally. Yeah, you can't just, like, assume that you understand how stuff works, because, well, look at this. I kind of want to use one of my skill books. I want to try something. I can't try it because I don't have a skill swap book, because they can't just let us swap them. No. Whatever. But let me try tough again. I have to. Like, there's no way free-to-play Heartful is out-damaging tough without Rem. That cannot be real. That can't. And ignoring Yokaiju. Ignoring Yokaiju and Rem, there's no way that tough is getting out-damaged. That's too silly to be true. And Heartful has a revive. I forgot completely. Is free-to-play Heartful better than Yambo? No. Not even close. Because pay-to-win Heartful is doing more damage. And the starter range is just too good. So yeah, let's go. 1 Soultimate. We have to see how much we can do in 8. 2 Soultimates. 3 Soultimates. 4 Soultimates. 5 Soultimates. 6 Ultimates. 7 Ultimates. 8 Soultimates. And how much are they behind? Almost 200k? Almost 200k behind? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy that Fever Power 100 Combo Popper is better than 2 additional unities? Isn't that crazy? Let's see Heartful with Orihime, not Tsuyomi, for more buff. Because, like, this last slot technically doesn't really need to be Yotsuba. I mean, we lose a little bit of damage, but I mean, look at our stats. It goes up. And the best part is we don't even have to use Orihime Tsukuyomi Soultimate, so we purely get the benefits of Unity and none of the downsides of... That was a clutch redrop. So that's 2 Soultimates. 3 Soultimates. 4 Soultimates. 5 Soultimates. 6 Soultimates. 7 Soultimates. Oh my god. That's... Hmm. It's kind of funny. Yeah. That was 7 Soultimates, by the way. Heartful does... Free-to-play Heartful does... There's no way they just did 2.2 million 7 Soultimates. That's tough. That's something Tough does. No way Heartful is doing that. So I just really need a Peko redrop. Oh, of course, we get the redrop after I already got her ultimate. Three Soultimates. Four Soultimates. Five Soultimates. 6 Ultimates. 7 Soultimates. 8 Soultimates. 2.45 in 8 Soultimates. What if we use Double Z? Actually, I've never thought. Double Z Noel instead of Yotsuba. Yeah, this is really just about Heartful because, yeah, adding a Unity to Tough makes them really good. Who could have seen that coming? I already thought they were the best team in the game. Now they just completely are. But what about Double Z Noel? Stats go down compared to Yotsuba, obviously. Comparatively. But the HP actually only goes down a little bit. And if we're giving Zodiac Goddess 8% more damage, and we use her like 5 times, that should give us a decent chunk of damage, shouldn't it? And plus we have another Fast Fever. So, like, that's pretty cool. We were so close to being able to get into Fever Time with Pekko's G's ultimate. I might have to do that just so I can mess around with it, because that's pretty funny. Two Soultimates. 3 Soultimates. Oh, we can only do a few. 4 Soultimates. 5 Soultimates. 6 Ultimates. Clutch redrop. 7 Ultimates. 8 Ultimates. Oh my god. 9 Ultimates. 10 Ultimates. That they 3 million? They just did 3 million in 10 Ultimates? Are you kidding me? There's no way they just did that. I call bull. Is Summer Setsuna gone? Maybe. I don't know. If you have, I feel like if you have Neko Ozamekia, you can probably safely get away with bringing her for the Fast Fever. But do you really? You don't need Doll U though, so you can safely bring Pekko. So the new Heartful team, I think, is Pekko, her, Elzamekia. It's really, it's... and no, actually no. I think I do kind of like Summer Setsuna better, because not only does she provide Fast Fever, but she also can get that. But then, Doll U becomes necessary again because Setsuna doesn't get her Soultimate easy. I don't know, it's weird. Free-to-play Heartful's really good, man. Let's test out Yotobo one more time. That's so funny. That's so funny. Free-to-play Heartful mogs your favorite team now. Unless your favorite team is tough. Or, like, charming. They're kind of matching Shady's damage, aren't they? Yeah. Time for a new, video where I test out the max damage of each team? Question mark? That would be fun. See how much they can do in 10 Ultimates. I don't even think Eerie can do 10 Ultimates in a throne. Aye. So let's go. One Soultimate. We won't use Santa Nansu if we don't have to. 2 Soultimates. 3 Soultimates. Actually, no, we will. Because we'll try to do 4. We'll try to do the 10 Soultimates. So that's 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Yeah! Double Z Noel is better than Yotsuba. Ignoring the revive. With the revive, they can probably get more damage, just a little bit. But if you don't need a revive. We're well past 2 million damage. Yeah, free-to-play Heartful is finally viable. There you go, free-to-play Heartful fans, you exist. There. That's so funny. So yeah, anyways, I really like her. I really like this event. Cool event. Great kids. Super fun. And yeah, she's G4 by the way. In case you wanted to know, that's why she's doing so much damage. And yeah, that's really it. Wow, I learned a lot. I learned that free-to-play Heartful exists and might theoretically be slightly better than pay-to-win Heartful. That's kind of insane.